about picking up the weapons. The Crucible, I'll teach you about those. There's quite a few here. You should definitely think about, you probably already know about this, but the Palindrome, you should try pick that up. The Rangefinder, Rifled Barrel, and Mulligan, amazing roll with an amazing sight. God roll. You should also think about picking up the Curtain Call with Crowd Control, Rifled Barrel, and either of these two are really good. With Accurized or Aggressive, this thing will melt people in, ads. Also think about picking up the Chaotic Neutral, very decent roll, Rangefinder, armor-piercing rounds, Feeding Frenzy, and Smooth Ballistics. It's okay. Definitely pick up the Event Horizon if you want a good PvE sniper. Hidden Hand, Explosive Rounds, Small Bore, Grenadier, or Spray and Play. Spray and Play, Explosive Rounds, and Hidden Hand is what I have. I also use Short Gaze because, oh my goodness, this sniper is amazing. Next, we're going to take a look. New Monarch, you should pick up the auto rifle and the shotgun if you haven't. You pick up the auto rifle and the shotgun. Both of them are really good, and maybe the machine gun if you really want to. Both of my other broadcasts crashed, so I'm sorry about that. Might be a 3. Let's go to Dead Orbit then. Vanguard. Basically,
What brings you here?
weapons that I would suggest getting are, try pick up the Extremophile, Persistence, Perfect Balance, and armor-piercing rounds. Decent, Steady Hand. It's okay, it's not as good as my Extremophile that I got from a package, but definitely think about picking it up. Is this good? No. Also think about picking up the Last Ditch. It's Rangefinder, Hammerforged, Flared Magwell, and, Soft Ballistics. This thing. Very decent. Very, very decent.
Tell people.
Vanguard. Definitely think about picking up some things here. Think about picking up this is the sidearm that's in second place right now for the vendors. Teacup is basically almost as good as Wormwood. Also think about picking up a Parthian, the vendor Parthian, because it's a very decent roll. Perfect Balance, Steady Hand with Headseeker and Rodeo. Very good. Not really anything else. So, Future War Cult, the final one. Man, this is definitely what you should pick up. Future War Cult. Their weapons. If you want to pick up the Whale, very solid roll with Firefly, Hammerforged, but it's not as good as the Palindrome, so I wouldn't really suggest it. The Waltz, not really. I mean, it's trash now since the patch. Their Fusion Rifle, you should definitely think about picking up. Rangefinder, Perfect Balance, and Accelerated Coils or Hip Fire. This is a very good roll. For very decent range and very good stability. This Wounded is actually very good. Zen Moment, Perfect Balance, and High Cal. Very good PvE roll. Doesn't have my favorite sight though, so I'm gonna wait till they refresh. Wormwood, pick that up. Hidden Hands, Zen Moment, High Cal. This thing melts. Rocket Launcher's decent. Tracking, heavy payload, and linear compensator with flared mag. Well, this thing is basically a god roll. If you can't get a rocket launcher that's better than that, like I prefer grenades and horseshoes more than tracking. But if you are a tracking enthusiast, then go pick that up. New Monarchy, I'm actually going to go over their weapons. It was in like the past 2 streams that crashed at like 30 seconds. I'll just go over there and show you that. Definitely think about picking up the, definitely think about picking up a bunch of these things. All the ones I'm going over, like if you want to pick up the Keystone from Basically the Keystone is like the Chaos Dogma. It's not as good because it doesn't have triple double, but it's basically the almost as good. This is the Green Marquee. Might want to pick up their assault rifle because it's like pretty much it's a very solid roll. I have a much better Iron Banner version of this archetype, which has like stability up to here, like stability, a little bit more stability than this thing has reload, but it has like no range at all. So it's just counterbalance, perfect balance, armor piercing rounds, and steady hand. This is very good. If you don't want the slows down weapon handling, quick draw, this thing is good. Ever looking for an auto rifle this archetype, you can pick that one up. Also, look at the Bad Council, with a mix of extended mag, hammer forged, and full auto. And just, if you don't want to, and just use the beginning of sight, this thing is extremely decent for PvE. I already have myself a Godroll Matador. Right here with Rangefinder, small bore, and full auto. This thing is good for PvE. I really like it. So, and yeah, I guess I'm gonna wrap it up for this stream. That's all the vendor weapons that you should look at. Mine's a lot more in depth than mine's not as in depth as Rikakis's that he just posted like 2 days ago. But mine basically goes over more weapons that you should get. So, I guess I'll see you guys next time. If you enjoyed, hit the like button and share, and make sure to subscribe. It really helps me out. Like, it helps the channel grow. Well, anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Cyronica, out.